After meeting up with Anthony and the others at the exam center, Samus discovers a Zebesian with cyborg characteristics. The team then learns about the Federation's biological weapon development program, and the person in charge of it, Madeline Bergman. Shortly thereafter, a violent unidentified creature attacks. Having been saved from certain death by a blast from Anthony's plasma gun, Samus regroups with the soldiers, who have found Lyle's corpse. Afterwards, Samus finds the cast-off skin of a small creature she had seen earlier. Samus receives new order to follow the wounded creature and investigate Sector 3. I like how they kind of show all the characters that, like, as they do it. So we can't go there yet. And now we'll try to do this again. We already took damage, that's not good, but of course that doesn't affect it. So yeah, we did. It happened. I died for the first time. I'm amazed I made it this far, frankly. And to be honest, I did forget about the one-hit KO thing. One-hit kill. No, there's no KO in here. She's dying. She died. Again? How do you get out of the way in time or something? You know how he says, respond, respond. Well, that turns out to be one of the most annoying lines ever if you have as much trouble playing this game as I did my first time. Because that's what Adam will say every time you die. And if you... I'm doing the wrong thing, aren't I? Okay, you know what? We got this far without having a brain fart moment. It's, you know, no one likes to see no fail at all unless you search for a video that's called a speedrun or otherwise. Or apparently, if it's a versus. I mean, you don't want to see fail in a versus? I mean, what fun would that be? Well, I mean, it would be kind of fun if they were experts, but... I mean, I think the people that, you know, say, wow, Josh Jepson attacking toucans suck at this game, are just kind of stupid. Do we go back? Okay, wait a minute. I made it this far, but may as well. Yeah. Oh boy. No, this is the memories. I've never disliked this game, but it has frustrated the hell out of me. Thought you just had to sense move, but I bet you do. I bet I'm just not doing it right. Yeah, you just have to do it earlier. There's a missile expansion in there. I saw it. Is it possible to get that from where I was? Wait, let's check it out. Now it doesn't go right out and say I need a bomb. I see grapple hooks. But yeah, that's not working. And if that doesn't work, I don't think that anything else will. So let's move on. So yeah, so now we died a bunch of times, but of course we can just put an asterisk that, what is this? Fireflies? Hold up. Okay, we're good. So wait a minute. A dead-end navigation booth? That's not right. But yeah, navigation booths also open up certain doors, so that one from before is still locked, I think. So, yeah, I think we do. I think they used a grapple hook So, yep. Here's that monster. And here it seems much easier. Oh, and by the way, I did not mention this yet, but you see how our health is draining away? That's because we're in the heat. And luckily it's not insta-kill there. And if you go in the lava, you will start sinking, but you can get out by tapping A repeatedly, but your health starts sinking really fast at this point. We're dead, aren't we? Yeah. Well, now that I died once, I'm just beating it like it, I'm doing it like there's no tomorrow. I guess when you die, there isn't any tomorrow, though. Alright, okay. Luckily, it starts you with as much health as you had at the last point, which can be good or bad if you had a really low amount. But for now, it's good because we had 2 whole energy tanks. Could have just started you with full, but nah, they weren't going to do that. Now, I'm kind of glad that this game decided to buck the Metroid trend of not being able to restart when you died. Although I'm pretty sure that in Prime 3, if you died on a boss, didn't it just let you restart the boss? Did it? Like, if it was... Because they must have gotten a lot... I kind of remember that. I mean, if they did, it must have just been because they got a lot of complaints about the Spider Guardian. Which, was it really that far from a save point? The Spider Guardian? I don't remember it being. I mean, there's a save point in the big room with the gears. You go in the room with the gears. You go in the room with the power-up you can't get till the Echo Visor, the temple entrance room. Okay, that's a really small room. There might be a fight, but it's still a small room. Okay. If you survive this long, then you're good. Alright, so we got our Ice Beam. Now, whenever you get a new beam in this game, much like in Metroid Prime 3, it'll carry over the effects. And I think it did that in pretty much all Metroid games except for the first 2 Metroid Primes. Because they were, like, kind of polar opposites in that game. And even though, I mean, in Metroid Prime 3 did it well because they didn't make ice a beam, they made it a missile, which is kind of cool. But in this game, ice is back to being a beam. And now we can shoot the hive. So after shooting it once with an ice shot, it is no longer. We can now missile it, and we do that. The ice. You'll also find that the ice beam is very effective on those normal enemies that just run around. I kind of forget what they're called. Because it freezes their arms, so they can't shoot at you. They can only use physical attacks, which makes it easier. And of course, since we just got the item, it's going to be useful on a lot of things. Oh! Well, luckily now that we're indoors, we're not losing health as fast. Or at least we're not in anywhere with like a lava sea, because those are the only points where you lose health fast. So yeah, Sector 3, here we are. I think that a charged ice beam can freeze those guys in their tracks, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. Whoa, I almost froze myself. Oh yes. Yeah, it can. I'm not mistaken. I mean, I am mistaken sometimes, but I was not in that point, and is it really taking longer? So yeah, like, if you're later in the game, you'll find out you still got the diffusion beam and all of its powers. And I'm not sure if the ice beam is stronger than the diffusion beam. Like, maybe some of the beams might be stronger. I don't really think the ice beam is. I'm not sure if it's like anything we have now is stronger than the beam that we started with. It'll probably happen eventually, and I'm guessing that when it does, it'll notify about it. I don't really remember. Anyway, I was talking about Prime 2. Was there really that much in between the save point and the Spider Guardian? I mean, there was a cutscene that involved the Luminok, so maybe it's just gameplay point, but you only had to do 4 rooms. I mean, not counting the Luminok, because there's, like, nothing in that room. Oh, like, so yeah, even if you count the Luminok, it's 5 rooms separating them. That's not that much, is it? There's the... And one of them is really simple. There's not even, like, it's just the room where you... A few of them are really simple. I don't even think the Spider Guardian is that... I mean, I have the Wii version, so I know they made them easier for that one. So... And the Boost Guardian, too. Like, how was he harder in the first place? For some reason, I can remember so much more about Prime 2 than Prime 1. I think I was talking about this when I got into the Lucagen comment. The comment on her video. Okay, now, I think I'm missing some items here, so... better go check this. Yeah, okay. So I can't get that. Wait a minute, there's something we missed. Hello. Okay, backtracking. You know, I can call this one a short video. Maybe. Yeah, I'll just call this one a short video. And then the next video I'll get what that was that we missed.